So, hello everyone and welcome back to some more of the Dragon Age Origins. And today we shall be starting with the Awakening. The only thing that I'm wondering is that where should I be starting it? Oh, that's of course not it. But there's the other campaigns where it is available at, but also new game Dragon Age Awakening you can do and start that. So I'll try from here and we'll see if that works. If I can get my main character here and everything. We'll see. And where we will be anyways. I gotten one little piece of advice that I will let you guys know when the time comes relevant to that, but otherwise, yeah. Import from another module, thank you. Yes, indeed, Ruska it shall be. I've tried a few other character types who I've not even gone far with at this point, so no, none of those will be it. Ruska will be it. Import. Our dwarf commoner, Ruska, has gone and survived, and is here now. The fortress was given to the Grey Wardens. You have been named Warden Commander of Ferelden, and are traveling to Vigil's Keep, once home to the hoves of Amarantine. The fortress was given to the Grey Wardens after Rendo's host disgraced. That is true. That was what was said, that it would be given to the Grey Wardens.
With the death of the Archdemon, the Blight was defeated. But the darkspawn did not simply disappear. Most of the horde scattered north from Denerim towards the coastlands. And there fractured into warring tribes. The region fell into chaos as the darkspawn emerged from hidden lairs to terrorize the countryside. As the new Warden Commander of Ferelden, it is your responsibility to rebuild the Order and deal with the lingering threat. You have come to Amarantine to join the rest of the Grey Wardens at Vigil's Keep, once home to Arl Rendenhau, but now property of the Order. The lack of a proper welcoming party as you grow close, however, indicates that something is amiss.
What's going on? Why are there no wardens here to greet us?
Well, clearly there is something wrong.
Something is wrong. Quickly, Commander.
Alright. He escapes while there are darkspawn about. So hard. Unfortunately, we cannot even hope to go and actually heal him if he happens to get wounded. Well, no one can heal because, well, also, she's not in the best of places. At least this is more than enough, and yeah, I do seem to be starting with at least the weapons that I had equipped. Yeah, everything that I had, so that is good. And yeah, everything otherwise that I freaking took into the inventory, which is kind of a good and kind of a bad thing, considering there's also a lot of useless crap that I should have really actually rather sold than kept here, but I didn't think that everything would travel with us. Well, hey, immediately selling as soon as possible then, eh? Alright, but I'm sure we can deal with these guys.
Alright. Now this should be fun.
They dirty tricked me. That is just rude. Dual sweep and die. Genlock. He seems very angry.
It's you, the hero of Ferelden. Oh, thank the Maker.
But yeah, of course, I have no knowledge of this. Like I said previously, a blind let's play. Got only one advice that I'll say later. But yeah, nothing that I know about this. Where are the other wardens?
There was someone right behind me. Mage. He might have been a warden, I don't know. All I heard was screams and people dying. I got out as fast as I could and ran into these... You need to help them. You need to do something.
Well, obviously, yes. Are there any other wardens alive?
I think there was a mage right behind me. He might have been a warden, I don't know. I'll see if I can't find some help. There has to be a patrol on the road.
All right. Basically, that was
We don't have a lot of time, Commander.
the same question that we already got to know from him, but then, like, I was stupid and asked the same goddamn thing. Oh well. She has a nice enough looking armor. Nice sword work. You are not just a guide, are you?
Oh, pardon me, Commander. I'd assumed proper introductions would be taken care of at the keep. My name is Myri. I was a knight in the King's service until I was recruited a month ago, but I haven't taken my joining yet. The Seneschal sent me to bring you back. I was not expecting this.
Yeah, well, no one would be expecting this, would they? Where are we exactly?
This is Vigil's keep, which once belonged to Arl Howe. Considering what he did to you and the rest of the Order, losing their lands is probably the least of his family's problems.
Probably, yeah. Who is in command here?
Varel the Seneschal. He is the keep steward, I believe, working for the Wardens.
Okay, Varel the Seneschal. So the Darkspawn launched a sneak attack. That's unheard of.
This isn't a blight. How could they be so organized? I don't understand.
True. Perhaps something else is leading them. That is the most likely cause, as otherwise they are not organized. So, yeah, must be.
Other than an archdemon, you mean? Frightening thought.
Well, let's keep moving. Let's try to go and help them.
Right, let's teach these evil bastards a lesson.
Indeed. The assault on Vigil's keep and then Myri. Well, kind of have difficulty not going and picking that Blood Lotus, but I assume we must be able to come and do that later, right? Certainly. Does feel stupid to do it right now, at this very second.
Quiet.
Oh yeah, you should also level up. Definitely have also apparently some new specializations that I haven't seen before. So that seems interesting. Whenever those could be learned, that's a different question. Specializations also too, so I could take both Templar and Berserker, but that doesn't make any sense. I do like Templar a lot, but considering she's already a champion, let's just keep her as a champion, at least for now. You do sure have a huge amount of strength. Sure, you can be expert survivalist. I don't happen to have it. Also, warriors have a new trait line. I assume that I must have 110 too. And, oh, well, I will give you the assault because, well, it's there. But then I should really have a look into these new ones. You are already completely a champion anyway. Second wind. Long years of training grant access to deep reserves of vigor, instantly restoring nearly all of the warrior's stamina. That is cool, gotta say. That is very cool to be able to do it when you're extremely low or when you really need some stamina to do, for example, a taunt or something. That is also good. The death blow, of course, as a passive. Peon's Plight. The warrior lashes out with a powerful blow intended to eliminate the weakest opposition. A successful attack automatically kills a target of normal or lesser rank, inflicts a double critical hit against an elite target, or inflicts a regular critical hit against a boss. Then Grievous Insult, insulting them. A vile epithet attracts the ire of all enemies nearby, drawing them away from their current targets and towards the warrior. So basically almost like a secondary taunt. Then Massacre. The warrior spins in an arc of death, automatically cleared by enemies of lower or lesser rank and scoring a critical hit against any elite target by inflicting normal damage against the boss. Alright. Then Juggernaut. A powerful physique allows the character to knock aside any enemies who are in the way while this mode is active and the character is moving. Interesting. Each knockback drains a small amount of stamina. That does sound fun though. Carapace. No attack gets past the shield completely. For a moderate duration, all damage is reduced by an amount proportional to the character's constitution modifier. Bulk of Aegis improves the protection, making the character completely immune to damage for the first half of its effect. Sounds good for a tanky person. While this mode is active, the character adopts an intimidating posture that continuously draws the attention of nearby enemies, consuming stamina constantly. And passive. The warrior is one with the shield. This talent improves the effect of carapace and now making the character completely immune to damage for the first half of that effect. I do like that too though. Maybe I won't take that then and we'll just take these two, because that Bulwark of Fate does seem very good and even better with this. Alright. So if she happens to be really vulnerable, then use that. Let's see. I don't like Threaten. Shield Wall you can always of course be keeping around. I need to go and order all of these things the way I like them. Shield Cover I probably won't be using much, but let's have it there nonetheless. And again, I don't know what's the point of shield defense when we already have the shield wall. Rally you can keep, of course. That is pretty much the similar sort of a thing. We can have taunt here. Second wind should be somewhere in here, almost like a healing. Potent healing potions, greater health bottleless. That can be there. And then these things. Juggernaut is very fun sounding though, gotta say. This is the carapace, the armor itself. Let's put those two into there because they're very much, well, defensive and getting the stamina back. The activation even costs 0, which is really good. Yeah, this was like the secondary taunt, then Juggernaut. Cool. That seems like a pretty good one. No light healing potions even for us, but I don't really think that I'll need the other stuff that much. Yeah, this should be bigger. I had it bigger after all. Having all of these here already is just hanging about. By the way, even though we don't have a level up, I guess I might as well have a look what are my new things. Of course I have that. But yeah, there's new stuff in the dual weapons, and there's some new rogue talents too. Heart Seeker. The rogue strikes with great precision, attempting to fell weakened enemies in one last blow. If the attack is successful, the target is elite rank or lower, is killed instantly if its health is already low enough. If the attack does not kill, it inflicts a critical hit instead. Alright. The rogue melts into the shadows, completely evading enemies' physical attacks for a short time again. Seems pretty good, I'd have to say. Weak points. While this mode is active, a rogue seeks out enemies' weak points, striking each target in a manner that increases all damages the foe suffers for a short time, no matter the source of the damage. And then the rogue deadly speed is unmatched. Within the targeted area, the rogue disappears in a blur, sprinting from target to target to backstab each of them. That sounds really cool. Really, really cool. That's a passive. Find vitals. The character is a force of nature. When wielding 2 weapons, gain permanent bonuses to melee, critical chance, and critical damage. Twin strikes now inflict additional bleeding damage. Okay, so that even does bleeding damage, but overall, just a passive, good passive. That's a sustainable thing. Alright, I'll look more into all of that later, but at least had a little peek. I guess I could have a look what sort of... Because you do seem like you would be staying with us, but on the other hand, I'm not certain, so I guess I'll have a look into your things a little later more.
More trouble.
Do a flurry. I, by the way, need to take away the threaten from you because it's useless. I don't want you to be using it. No sirwees. So stupid when they are able to still attack me. Don't you dare do such things. That is just simply unacceptable. Oh yeah, momentum needs to be on too. Ah! Vigil soldier! You need to rush into there to try to help now that I noticed it. Probably we will not be able to make it even anymore. It's the problem of when don't know this far enough.
Yes.
Yep. So annoying. If just had been able to notice that earlier. Ah, so sorry to have been too late to get to you. Well, considering the situation and I don't see a mage immediately here that we need to rescue, I guess I will try to investigate all of the area. Who knows what is the best, to be honest. I would have wished that I would have been able to save that Vigil soldier though, but I just noticed them a little too late while I was fighting the other guys. Blood Lotus does seem like an interesting plant. Very interesting indeed. Well, that ochre also dropped something, but let me just visit here first.
More darkspawn, eh?
Indeed.
Going. Yes.
Let me just look into here. I'm sure you'll be fine for a short moment or so while I just loot at this area. What are you doing? I'll take this Blood Lotus. For the Wardens! Quick for the Wardens! Okay, well, that's dealt with at the very least. Okay, good. Then we are basically where we were otherwise going to be getting anyways. Acid flask. That's okay. I will definitely try to. I got to the other one too late because I didn't see them, but I'll definitely do my best to save you. And I could have easily saved the other person before, after all. Easily could have saved them if I just had noticed them there fighting, because then I would have gone and taken her there, taunted, and they would have all turned attention. But I was still feeling that I had a better chance of trying to just knock them all over with her at that point, because yeah, didn't look like it would be the easy to survive anymore or get there early enough. Just deactivate that, please. I really don't want you to be using it. It's really not that good.
Yes. All right. And I'm off.
Will you actually go there? Weirdly like, yes, alright, I'll go and do it. Other than you don't. For reasons unbeknownst to me. Okay, some indomitable people there. Vigil soldiers, let's try to go and save these people then.
Are you joking? You're joking.
Okay. Good. At least this Vigil soldier. There's probably some achievement of having saved them all, and I now then didn't. Ah, I accidentally pressed that button, that's why you weren't following me. But yeah, can't be helped when I just didn't. I was blind at start, or was having fun concentrating in the other enemies, and then it had to happen like that, that one got killed, and very sad about it. I can't do anything about it anymore. Ouch. Ouch. That's extremely unpleasant. That is very unfun, however. I wanted to have the other thing, but now I can't really have it anymore. And even more stuff like that going on, so... Sure, use a health bottle as them, because clearly... It's annoying that, like, that happens when I'm trying to get to this guy. Or he, like, manages to do all the stunts and all that stuff.
Alright, I'm game.
Like, he's easy to kill if I would have been able to be in the sneakiness, but then I wasn't able to be in the sneakiness, which is the problem. Barely. But I was just like, I'm not gonna be using a healing potion when just, yeah, Herlock just as a mage did what it did immediately, and then I couldn't get away. You can use one, why not? And then I tried to do the stealth, but immediately got knocked out, and then I couldn't go back to stealth. It's basically the thing. Okay. That is a lot of enemies. Let's go into stealth. You indeed come here as fast as you can. Again, who took me away from the stealth is my question. How did they do it? You don't.
Where do I go? How amusing. How about you then?
I do need to kill at least this guy to the end. You are again in huge troubles, apparently. Well, can't be helped then.
Yes.
Didn't notice that you were in that big of a huge trouble already. Okay, and then would need to be killing you.
I'll come back when it's safe.
Sure, come back when it's safe. It's kind of funny that he's running away while then this streak still goes and chases after him too. And he's gonna be faster, so then the Vigil Soldier is gonna die anyways because he's just chasing there and I can't stop it. Like, okay, I guess he's barely able to survive because he ran fast enough. Oh well. Some silly fighting from me, yes. But of course, it's been a while since I haven't had a mage even around. Well, definitely
Careless of me.
not gonna be doing that immediately, just healing you again from that. I just had to go and save that guy at least. Ah, well, I wish so that I had actually been in time for the first one too. But no, sorry. Not possible anymore, at least. Okay. Well, that seems to be all from here. I assume that inside there is the way we really need to go. But before that, I do want to go and explore this direction too.
Quiet now.
What sort of a thing they have that can spot me from stealth immediately like that? I do not know.
Yes, Commander.
Well,
If you insist. Going. Let's do this quickly, shall we?
well, at least those two Herlocks are dead. Wounded soldier.
Make her just kill me.
I can't. I don't want to just kill you. I want to be able to help you guys.
Make her just kill me.
Surely there has to be something I can do. That seems a bit unfair even. And annoying if I can't do anything for you.
Oh, the pain!
Oh, the pain!
Well, I can't interact with them yet, at least. I would... And I don't know how I would be using a health bottle assist on them. So... And I don't have a mage who could heal. So can't really do those options, at least, easily. So guess that's at least a big no. Novice immunity rune. Okay, I guess that's fine. Lurosian silken gourd. Magic and constitution. Guess that's fine enough. Okay, let me go to stealth now then at good spot. Actually, this is already going inside, so I guess it's fine. Let me see. Vigil's keys interior and interior. Is there just two different ways to go into the interior? Possible. Or there's the upstairs that will also take you down, like outside in the castle. Possibly is the other interior.
Unbelievable. The keep has been overwhelmed. How did the wardens not sense the darkspawn coming? I don't understand it.
Something strange is definitely going on.
For the darkspawn to have ambushed the keep so effectively, I didn't know they were capable of such a thing.
Pull yourself together, recruit.
Yes, Commander. I'll try.
I've gone through worse, nonetheless. Well, didn't like it. Disapproves when I stated something like that. I understand. -5 neutral. I just said that pull yourself together. That's all. Why was it such a bad thing?
Over there!
Going.
Nice try!
I don't know how the juggernaut sometimes works, because now it didn't work. Oh well. But yeah, then you will activate that again anyways, which I understand for certainty.
All right.
You can't, I guess, keep both of those active at once. But yeah, I didn't mean anything bad with it, just not possible to pick. Fine. Fine then. Guess that's not a way we can go. Nothing more in here. Kind of strange that there's this sort of area too, and there's absolutely nothing here. There is a lever there, so I guess we have to go all the way around, pull the lever, and yeah, then the big gate will open. Hey, a mage!
I didn't do it. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm not broken up about them dying, to be perfectly honest. Biff there made the funniest gurgle when he went down.
Well, I didn't expect that you would have killed the Templars. There's plenty of darkspawn that have gone down and been killed as well, after all. So you killed this darkspawn yourself?
Of course. Well, they helped. A little. Before they tragically died. You may call me Anders, my dear lady. I am a mage, and sadly a wanted apostate.
An apostate? At Vigil's Keep?
You weren't here when we arrived. I'm sure I would have remembered such a lovely woman as yourself. We were just stopping here on our way back to the tower. Just a short rest, they said, and now they're dead. Such a shame.
So these Templars were just stopping here with you while trying to take you away. But on the other hand, I'm not really that big against apostates. Like, yeah, I know Circle of Magi would be, but on the other hand, we became friends even with Morrigan, and Morrigan was an apostate. So, yeah. You're not a Grey Warden then, you're just an apostate.
That's what they call someone who doesn't believe in being chained up in the tower, so yes, I suppose I am. The Templars captured me and were taking me back, and then, you know, darkspawn attacked. Could be a sign, yes?
Well, I don't believe in the signs, but I didn't mean it as a bad thing. I know that apostates are like Morrigan was. I could use your help here, just like I was able to use Morrigan's help back in the day.
Then you have it.
Are you sure about this, Commander?
I can't say I'm fond of these darkspawn, even though I'm no Grey Warden. Let's deal with them now, and we can discuss what comes later. Later.
That works for me. I hope you didn't dislike me talking as I did, or saying the words I did. Maybe you didn't. So, also, indeed new things in here. Also, I didn't even notice the look from my own thing that... if I would do a level up, so there would be Shadow and a Legionnaire Scout. I guess I can only choose one of them, unfortunately, in the future, considering the fact that I am already a duelist. Now I could almost hope that, I wish that I had only taken Assassin and not Duelist, and maybe I could try both of those. Legionnaire Scout does seem like that would be fitting for me. Even though Shadow is nice too, but both of those would probably be better for me than a Duelist, but oh well. And then here is a Spirit Healer, amazing. I love you already. And then Keeper and a Battle Mage. Well, we definitely won't be taking any of those. Blood Mage, of course, I still have unlocked anyways. 4 in here. That's a lot of new things in here, down to, I guess, only for you. Clarity. The character has embraced ancient techniques of meditation, granting a permanent bonus to mana or stamina. I like it. I like it. Rune crafting. The characters learned basic techniques of lyrium inscription, allowing the creation of simple runes. Interesting. The character has begun a regimen of strenuous exercise, granting a permanent bonus to health. That's nice enough too. I think I'll take the improved clarity for you first and foremost, though. Sure, we can take at least a little bit of extra herbalism. To be honest, this stuff, because you to be able to cast better without being interrupted is great. So I'll go ahead and start taking this even more so than the herbalism, even if health poultices would be quite nice to have at some point. And then we can do a lot of choices in here. These are interesting looking too. Fate Shield passive. Arcane Shield to step partway into the Fate, so this would be changed a little bit, so to speak. Adding a significant chance to resisting hostile spells or evading physical attacks while the spell is active, and a lesser chance of both when the spell is inactive. I like it. We can actually use the Arcane Shield, and that makes it a lot better. Learn to amplify the effects of each of the elements, increasing any elemental damage inflicted by other attacks while the spell is active. Cool. That we couldn't even take because it requires too much magic passive and too much of a higher level. Become more attuned to surrounding magical energies, gaining bonuses to willpower, magic, and mana regeneration. Time Spiral to Mage throughout great concentration is able to alter perception of time, resetting the cooldowns of all spells. Cool. Cool, cool. Repulsion Field. With every wave, nearby enemies are knocked back unless they pass a physical resistance check. Mana is consumed each time a creature is knocked back. It does sound good, as in something that just protects the mage from enemies, basically. Bolster nearby enemy friendlies even. But we couldn't be using this at the moment anyway, so I won't be looking through all of that stuff. Well, we could take the Blizzard when you already have most of that stuff taken. You have just a very little of the healing. I do love these spells, so I guess we could go for these two because I never used them in the previous setup with Morrigan, for example. But like I said, I do love this setup, so I would probably like to take all of those 3 too for that reason. So then we've maxed 1 in here, and then this one. I love Crashing Prison, and I like Force Field too as a protection. That's always good, of course. This could be good if I just remember to use it, which I used in the Darkspawn Chronicles more sort of, something like this, I think. It was dead magic, or no, it wasn't dead magic, it was the one that drained mana, right? Don't know which one that now was, but anyways. But didn't really use it nearly as much with Morrigan. Passive. Theme balanced with the arcane arts. Sure, let's go for the Arcane Mastery. And take at least, I guess, the regenerate. I would like to get the regeneration in the future. At least it's nice how many you can choose at the start here, but yeah. Then you have the weakness, paralyzed, miasma. I don't remember what this even does, to be honest. While this mode is active, the caster radiates an aura of weakness, hindering nearby enemies with penalties to attack and defense. Unless the opponents pass a physical resistance check, they also suffer penalty to movement speed. Which interesting, certainly. Mass paralysis, of course, nonetheless nice. Alright.
What do you want now?
This is the worst part of this though, when you have to go and try to be organizing all of this goddamn stuff somewhere. These are the crafting things, so they can be all the way at the back. Healing things, I like to have more always the right side. Regenerate, or that is more for the stamina, so it's a little bit different anyways. Then I would like you to have some of these things in here. Lyrium. You probably will never need the potent one at least, because it's kind of a very powerful one then. And then can have the life ward into here, clearly. Okay, that's good. Maybe have this one here and then the arcane shield right here. Yeah. Then, let's see, let's put all of these other than this one here, so that most of the wintry spells are right about there. This is of course also healing. That's also for the weapons, so that's a lot different. That's the one like that. One like that, yes. Guess that's okay-ish for those spells. Weakness, Mind Blast. Then all of these paralysis. Walking Bomb probably will never use. I'm bad at using it. Haven't never used it well. Caster radiates an aura of weakness, hindering everyone, so it's more fitting for next to that stuff, to be honest. And then these amazing spells. Okay, I just do like to have like some spaces in between so that I can easier notice and see what is where. I could definitely at least try to see if I can give you something cool, weapon-wise. Don't think I have a lot, all things considering, but yeah, definitely don't have a lot of those sort of things at least. Besides, I left most of the stuff to Morrigan and all of them, so... Gold damage is more sensible. Ashen Gloves are good though, now that I actually have someone that can do gold damage. I wish I had taken Vyn's staff though, considering Vyn actually had gold damage stuff, I think. And it's not like she needs it at this point, certainly. Definitely doesn't need it. This is in partially better and partially worse. It is otherwise at least the same color, so that's cool part of it. Mana regeneration more from this one plus spell resistance, but then the chance to dodge attacks is nice. So a little bit tough choice on that. I guess because I went and played through the... I don't know where. I don't remember that I had this Pearl of Anointed, but I guess I did somewhere. Must have had. Reduces hostility. That does sound like a good one for you. Frost? Yes. That sounds at least like a good idea. Battle dress of the Provocateur I also apparently have here, even though I would have expected not to have it. Considering I did have it on Liliana at the time. Alright, that's at least some stuff given to you. And then you, Mairi. Guess I could give you some better sword than that. Not a great sword, however, that doesn't seem sensible, but maybe the Blight Blood? That's a pretty good one. It does a backstab damage, though. Keening Blade is also pretty good. Warden's Longsword, not nearly that good, but sure, give this one. It's a little better, I think. Then surely I had some shields still in the inventory that are good. Well, I don't know, did I have this before, but we can definitely use it here then, I think. I didn't ever use this in the previous game, that's for sure. Immune Shield is of course good too. But this is very good. Willpower, Constitution, Defense, Armor, and Absorbs damage. Sure. You can have the Bulwark of Fate, even if it is a little bit OP, mayhaps, but you can still have it, I think, I guess. And of course you don't even have any rings or anything at the moment, so this definitely will make you a lot better. I assume at least, or hope, that you will be staying with us as a party member the full way through, otherwise it will be a little bit annoying when I've given it to you. Sure, have some stamina regeneration in combat, I guess. Have some extra healing gotten from that, sure. Now at least organized a lot of things, so that's good. Don't need to do it over and over and over again. Yes, someone will come and help. I actually have to look what sort of statistics my mage had, or as in what things he will do automatically. New quest. You encountered the survivor of the attack on Vigil's Keep. There must be others. Search for the other survivors and rescue them. We'll try to do our best with that, certainly. Let's see. Heals, yes, I love you having all of those. And Mind Blast is a good one. Sure, you can have that. And Train Life. To be honest, you have all very good and reasonable ones that you can do on your own. Arcane Bolt is also fine for you to do on your own. I guess... Any, you can use the activate the mode Arcane Shield, because why not? We could actually use it with you. I think that's reasonable. Considering it even has now added bonuses because of the things that I selected. The only bad thing is indeed that I have way too much stuff in my inventory. Oh well, just gotta throw some of the useless crap away then, shall we? Which will keep upstairs or somewhere, who knows where exactly. Somewhere nonetheless. Yeah, outside basically. I saw this area from the downstairs, I think, anyways, so... Beastmaster. Chinlook Emissary. What a pleasant thing to see you.
Yes, Commander!
Okay, that mass paralysis does take a little bit of a while to take. Or make. I have no idea where I spotted a trap, but I supposedly spotted a trap somewhere. Heal. Actually, do you have what I think you do? Yes, you do. Okay. Do this quickly. Well, too late now. Tried to do this, but... Too late now, at least. Yeah, I stepped in onto a trap. Annoyances. But what can you do?
Ready.
At least that guy isn't capable of casting more spells yet. Aura weakness, yes, that's what you did. Yes. Have to try to sometimes remind myself, okay, what was it that you did exactly? Okay, finally, you are free. At least kill that guy. In the meantime.
And this to the rescue.
I was thinking that maybe I could do the frosting, but it seemed a little bit stupid to do any more at that point.
Yes.
A little bit silly to do it anymore, but it's fine if you wanted to. But does have the arcane shield now, haven't been using it much.
All right.
Very useful at this moment, I'm sure, but... Still had to just use it a little bit for the fun of it. Okay, back to interior. Harry gate.
Yes.
Okay, this is the lever, and that's why I wasn't able to use that before. Okay. Wasn't as far as I thought that this would have been, but...
Oh, we're
darkspawn.
scared now. Don't come over here. Ha! It'll take more than that to kill us, beasties. Come again if you dare.
Well, he had fun. But then he did leave us to fight here at the end, so...
Shadows with me.
Dirty fight you. Yeah. They're pretty dead. They're pretty dead at this point. I guess I could also say that activate frost weapons, but I guess I can choose myself when I want to be using them. Alright. But the dwarf came here. But I don't know where he would be now. Probably went far away, and I can't go and try to talk to them right now. Better just go forward and try to kill some more darkspawn, I'd say. At least that seems like a reasonable idea to me.
Quiet now.
Let's go to stealth, though probably we will have some sort of shots when we go there, considering...
Mercy!
Hi?
Get to safety, quickly!
Thank the Maker.
Indeed. Thank the makers. Well, can't do the things I would love to be able to do right now. Herlock Emissary, let's just go do this for you so you will stop right now. Okay, I really have to be running... What? I really can't run from this side? That's annoying. There's no visible sign that that should have been the case. Alright, you come here then, I guess. No, not you. I was trying to interact with you. You go. You need to try to at least get there quickly then. And somehow that already followed you, but what can she do? Annoying spells. At least you didn't die yet. You will probably soon though. Considering this guy's still just going after you, so... Well, didn't manage to die. Barely. You do have that thing that still damages you a lot though, so... You still very well might die. I guess not anymore, but was a little bit closer than one would like. So group heal is only for me to do whenever I want, which is also works for me quite well. Then when I know that's how I really need it, then I can use it. Health bottles, I welcome that. Anything more that I don't need to specifically try to carry, the better, I'd say. Okay, this seems to be the smallest room, at least. A chest. Alright, novice barrier rune that I may not carry at this point, which is fine enough, considering I have so much crap here. Sure, destroy all those. Apparently each one indeed does take an extra spot too, so at least that brings just a little bit of extra space. I should destroy some few more of those unnecessary items though, I'd say. Maybe like this. Sure. Now I can at least carry 5 more items. Amazing.
And I'm off.
And I'm sure, for example, that shield was definitely the thing that is most worthwhile for me to be carrying around. Both of these seem to be taken into the same direction though. Yeah, look like at least, approximately. Don't know if it matters at all which way I would go then first. For survivor. Could you quickly do that into the emissary? And then protect this survivor. So that they will be freed. Where are you going, survivor?
I'll do it.
Don't be a fool.
Yes.
Manage somehow.
Quick, get yourselves to
I
safety.
need to get out of here.
Indeed. Go get out of here. Okay, level up. Level up. Let's take the 3 more of the cunning. Definitely won't take anything from there. You also have all of these now to choose from. Well, pickpocketing I could do easily, yes, some more of, but don't really need to. Like, this is also fine, of course, but I think the health is better. So I think I'll take that little upgrade from there. Then here, what would be the one that I would want first? I do love this passive, so maybe I'll take the twin strikes first and then that. Though these also sound all pretty goddamn amazing. Yeah, especially this one, Coast. But gotta do something first, so let's start with this one, I guess. Let's just move all of this around into here so I can have more space and then a little bit more selections, actually. First and foremost, before doing that, I should have these crafting things all the way there, because really I don't need them here. These can be here, that's fine. These ones that I barely will ever use, but they can be there, I guess. I tried to be moving you. Twin strikes activated. Repose day is like, I think, the worst of these. So let me have it a little bit further away and then I'll use these more. Probably. This is also a separate room, so yeah, seems like this is at least a good place to go first.
The keep is
It is indeed under attack. Good, you managed to do the crushing prison immediately, so that we were able to stop them. You can come here then too. Just kill this guy as fast as possible. Good. Very good.
Safety, quickly.
You're welcome. I guess there must be a golem here too, considering what we got right now. I even left all of the other ones into there because I thought that surely we will not have another golem. But if we've got another large flawed spirit crystal, it does feel very suspicious that we must have another golem that we can have in a party, certainly. And that's my expectation. Okay, good. That's clear. Pile of books. Already got some private documents, I'm sure. To be continued with Kidarusha next time in Dragon Age.